Bo Nix for Heisman is not as crazy as it.
No, it's not. I mean, I don't think he's going to win, but I have considered taking a Bo Nix Heisman future. It's just I worry about what it'll do for my brand.
Remember that the Heisman votes are split up by region. There are regional votes that have been dispersed. There are a few national votes. And I think in the West, you've got Caleb Williams, you've got Bo Nix, and you've got Dorian Thompson-Robinson. And they might all like beat up on each other. But the West Coast votes that want to throw their support behind somebody that is not coming from the Big Ten or the SEC, they've got an option if Bo Nix is able to continue winning and the Ducks are able to win the Pac-12.
And Bo Nix is still going to have some Southeast loyalty from voters there. Because
is that why he's getting pumped? Because I honestly, there was a cut in at one game, and it was Matt Berry with ESPN. They cut into Heisman hopeful Bo Nix putting up another stat, and as a firm backer of Drake May for Heisman, I was irritated. I'm like, why isn't he getting as much love? Because it was a blow. It wasn't like it was even a consequential game. It was Colorado, and we're putting up, Nix for Heisman. And I do see him. He's starting to crop up way ahead of where Drake May is in any of these boards. And I also think Caleb Williams, by the way, what he's doing, and again, another guy's playing late, and their game didn't even get started on the national stage until Bama LSU went final. So, like, you missed the first quarter and a half of USC's game. I think it's Caleb Williams and Drake May are kind of in their own stratosphere, but we know that's not how it works.
The Heisman's wide open right now.
Yeah.
I disagree.
You think it's just Stroud?
I think it's Stroud versus the field. If they went out, it's Stroud. It's easily Stroud if they go undefeated.
He's not playing well, though.
Doesn't matter. His numbers don't say that.
It matters. I'm a voter. I'm telling you right now, it matters. He's not
enough. Not enough people pay attention like you, Tom. Tom, you're in the upper 1% of all voters, man.
But
you watch all these games. They don't.
Total passing yards compared to the rest of the country. He's had a 73-yard passing game. Against Notre Dame, he only threw for like 200 yards. He doesn't have the numbers, and I don't know if he's going to have them with Michigan and that looming on the schedule. He needs to have huge games. He's got the touchdowns.
If Ohio State continues to just sort of like stumble down to the finish line, even if they stack wins, his numbers are going to get worse. He's not going to have the kind of lead that he had at the beginning of the season when they put 73 on the board.
He's currently 23rd nationally in yards per game passing. He's behind Bo Nix.
You know who's got a chance to steal it from everybody?
Stetson Bennett.
Maybe Blake Corum. Because Blake Corum, if he goes into the shoe and puts up a big game, and now from what we've seen from Ohio State, like, are they that unbeatable? And if they struggle to move the ball against Michigan and Michigan wins that game, I thought J.J. McCarthy was going to open this thing up. This is a Blake Corum, old school, Jim Harbaugh, run the football, play action pass offense. I think Blake Corum could steal it from everybody.
Also, and so you know who's about to catch C.J. Stroud in passing touchdowns? Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Williams is playing super well. Mm-hmm. Most of the Heisman voters are not going to know that. Because look, all these weapons for USC are out right now. Addison didn't play. Williams, Mario Williams, their other receiver, didn't play. Like, he's playing exceptionally well. But look, I hate it. I don't think he's playing like the best player in the country. I don't really think he should win it. If Ohio State goes undefeated, C.J. Stroud is winning the Heisman, guys. Period. Like, there's not enough voters that watch these games like Tom.
C.J. Stroud has thrown 29 touchdowns this season, okay?
And 4 picks.
20 of them have come in 4 games against Arkansas State, Toledo, Wisconsin, and Michigan State.
Voters aren't going to care.
Rutgers,
not enough of them.
Iowa, Penn State, and Northwestern, he's thrown 9 touchdowns.
I think it all comes down to the Ohio State.
Year?
Yeah.
You had a couple prominent college ball media people talking about how Will Anderson was the best player and should win. And I think it was very instructive that Will Anderson did not even get to go to New York. Because most of the people that vote for Heisman don't pay attention on this level. They just don't. It's a voting award.
He's a defensive end. He's never had a shot to win to begin with. These are quarterbacks, and C.J. Stroud's numbers are going to be compared to other quarterbacks on playoff teams. And he's not going to have the numbers if he keeps playing the way he's been playing. The last 2 weeks, he's thrown for 1 touchdown.
I think it comes down to the Michigan game. And it's probably going to be a one, like, as long as he's positioned himself
against Michigan. I'm telling you.
I'm just talking about just get the W and he wins it.
I think he's got to have a good game, like at least 2 touchdown passes, 250 plus. If he does that, which isn't a fantastic game by their standards, by his own standards, I think he wins. But I think it's going to come down to one game, which is kind of stupid because that's not what the award is supposed to be about. Although a lot of times it does come down to the recency bias of what did we see in conference championship weekend and the last rivalry weekend.